Now there's two ways of doing this, standing and lying down. Let's look at the standing version first. Now, normally you have, when the pain is on, say, the left-hand side, your right shoulder's against the wall. So, this is a left-hand side glide, all right? So I'm trying to close down my left-hand side by pushing my hips into the wall to the right. To do this, I've got to be far enough away from the wall with my feet to get enough movement. And I lean on my shoulder and keep my elbow forward so then my body can pass through here. All right, that's quite important. So when I'm standing here, I'm keeping my knees straight. I want to go slowly into the wall with my right hip until I feel that sort of like a pinching type pain that's coming in. It's coming in across the top of my buttock, maybe down a little bit of my buttock. That's where I know I'm putting pressure on that lateral side of the disc, and then I back away. Now what I don't want to do is hammer that in really hard or push it too hard because it's going to inflame and flare it up. There's only so much you can do each rep, and so you just go be guided by, I'm going to be guided by that toe. So there it is there, and then I come away, pause for a second or two, and going again. I'm only doing that direction. I do not do this way because that's going to technically push material out that way. I want to keep the pressure down on my left-hand side. So I'm thinking of like I'm closing down my left so things are moving more centrally. It really works for me. The second thing I want to do is hammer that home with extension. So now what I can do is when I fix that side glide and I've reduced as much symptom as I can, I can't feel that anymore, I then go into extension. All right? Now there's two ways I'm playing with this. One is you can lean backwards when you're in a side glide. So if I go from here, so think of me like if I'm on an angle, I'm neutral. I go into my left-hand side glide or side bend if you're looking at it like that. Then from there I keep that. I keep my side bend and then I slide on the wall and lean backwards. And now that's really closing down that posterolateral corner on my left-hand side between L5 and S1. Come forward. The other way I've been playing with it is using something like a pole. Now I've got a bit of luxury here. I can hold on to the pole. So I can then come in and go to a side glide like this. And so the pole's now sort of in the middle here. And then I can reverse back and lean backwards, and that gives me way more movement. So I can, this is like doing extension over the bench. Come right back there, and then I can pull forward with my hand rather than pulling forward here. So it's a bit smoother movement.